Arrest of notorious bandits, kidnappers, armed robbers, terrorizing Katsina and some neighboring states like Zamfara State and Kaduna State. Arrest of social miscreants, otherwise known as Kauraye, and a suspected rapist. In the course of this briefing, I will also parade a suspected medical personnel that specializes in going into the forest and in treating these bandits that sustain injury on the ongoing fight with the security agencies against banditry. Gentlemen of the press, it may interest you to know that during the period under review, the command was able to arrest one Bala Alhaji Idi, 25 years, of Dagarawa, Sapana local government area, Awalu Yahaya, of the same age, from the same area, Dagarawa, Sapana. These two notorious bandits specialize in armed robbery, kidnapping, and cattle rustling. They have participated in several attacks, especially in communities around Sapana and Dusama axis. They are not denying the allegations they have confessed. They mentioned that last year they attacked a village, Takawa village, in Sapana local government area, and rustled some cows, attacked the community there. Also, at Sokotorima in Dusama local government area also, they attacked a particular compound, house of one Gidan Nasuru, where they kidnapped one other and rustled some animals there. In fact, they explained how they collected ransom and how they were able to dispose of the stolen animals in the markets, which were eventually recovered by our gallant personnel. You will interview them. They are not denying this allegation. Also, we've arrested one Isa Tukur of Rada village, Kuki, in Charanchi local government area, and Jume Bello also from the same area. These two also are very notorious in committing acts of banditry, armed robbery, and other related offenses. They are not denying also, they have confessed severally. That is the doctor, ba? Yes, bring him here. Come, please. Come this side. Sit down here. He specializes in going into the forest to treat our wounded enemies. Nemesis caught off with him, and we have gotten him arrested. These are some of the drugs that were recovered in his possession. Aurae coming out into the metropolitan area to perpetrate their nefarious activities. I want to warn at this juncture that the command under the Commissioner of Police, CP Sanusububa PSC, is calling on parents, especially parents, to look after their wards, as we are not going to leave any stone unturned in dealing with the activities of Kauraye in the state. I want to warn here that any person who is arrested with weapon is going to be treated as such, because for you to come out with a sharp knife or a cutlass and attack a resident, an unsuspected person, is armed robbery. You will be treated as an armed robber. That is the warning. They should know that we are not going to treat them as Kauraye, social miscreants, but anybody who perpetrated offense of armed robbery, extortion, is going to be treated as such. And as such, we have arrested 3 of these suspects here. Hassan Rabiu, 18 years, Mohammed Lawal, of the same age, uh, and one other person, Mohammed Abubakar. They are here, 3 of them, in connection with a case of attacks on innocent people in the Katsina metropolitan area. One of them used a sharp knife and stabbed another person who is currently on admission at the General Hospital. Also, it may interest you to know that the command arrested one Mustafa Jibril, 18 years, who raped an 11-year-old girl. Is a very sad story because this young girl was sent out on errand by her parents, and he forcefully took this girl into an uncompleted place where he forcefully forced himself on this girl and raped her. It's not only about the rape, but the injury that she sustained, to the extent that her private part nearly cut off to the anus, That is to show you the gravity of the injury. He's here in our custody. He's not denying the allegation of how he committed the offense. You will interview him. Thank you very much.
Okay, one don't draw.
As you can see them, at different intervals. At different intervals, our men had a cause to fight with these bandits, and we recovered these weapons at Kapur, Makera, Funtua, and also in Anja local government area of the state. And these rounds of ammunition.